What's up, everybody? Swiftwings here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. This is part 2 of the walkthrough for absolute noobs to the game. We left off here after getting our Estus Flask +1, and we know that we need to go up somewhere and ring one of the 2 Bells of Awakening, because that's what that guy would have told us if we had talked to him. So to do that, we will go this direction. Make sure you have your shield out. We are not strong enough yet to be taking a lot of hits from people. Shield up. If you press forward and right attack, light attack, forward and light attack does a kick. With most weapons. Not all, but most weapons. And forward and strong attack does a jumping strong attack. Very helpful. Do not go for him yet. That guy will hit us with fire bombs and hurt us a lot. So what you want to do, wait for that, and then run over to this guy with the axe. Shield up. We took him out. We can get items off of them. Firebomb, that's nice. And then we need to pull this guy down. Make sure you get off this. He will do that jump on the stairs and hurt you a lot. So make sure you get off the stairs. Alright, so now we'll come back down here. And we'll pull this guy. I was trying to get the backstab, it didn't quite work, but we got him down anyways. So, right here, if you come out this way, you see that there's an item there. There is a way to jump in the game. So what you do is you move forward and hold circle to run, and then you tap circle. So, move, holding circle, then tap circle, and you will jump. It will take a little bit of practice maybe, but we're going to do that right here. Make the jump. It can be stressful, especially since it's not a dedicated jump button, but we just got a ring of sacrifice, which technically is our first ring. However, you do not want to put it on, because if you look at that, it says lose nothing upon death, which means you keep all of your humanity that you have, your soft humanity that you have in the top left where the number is, the double zeros. You keep all of your humanity, and you keep all of your souls. However, the ring breaks as soon as you die and you are respawned, which means you never get to use it again. So they need to be used in special cases very sparingly. Let's go ahead and heal up. And then we'll come back around this way. And we need to make the jump again. Just like that. That is a very stressful jump for new players. But if you get it down, there are several instances where that jump really comes in handy. Come straight out this way. Grab this. Now we'll come in here and we will attack the rat. Stay to the left. Back up. Do not let him hit you. God, how is he stopping me mid-attack? God damn, man. Rats, sometimes they go down easily, sometimes they give you the most trouble ever. However, killing rats has a chance to give you humanity. When rats die, they give you humanity. Rarely, but they do it. So now we'll come up this way, and then we have more enemies. Oh, something I didn't think about. We could have just used a fireball on the rat and we'd have been done with him. Oh well. Turn and get ready. So, one thing to note, you see how slow the stamina bar is going up? If you release it just for a second or so, it goes up much faster and it'll fill up faster as well. Before we go through this, come over here. Break this, drop down. Grab the soul item. There's a person here. Drop attack on them. Because if not, then these two will attack you at the same time. That person will not always be there. I've seen this undead all the way at the end. I've seen him run all the way down there and go to the end over there. Which, speaking of the end, ambush. But we're going to come back here and hop through this door right here. And there's an item right here, which that's the ladder that's going to take us out of this little lower area. And you would see this item from that ladder and not know where you missed it at. And it gets very frustrating if you do not know exactly where the door is, because it is kind of hidden. So then we'll come this way and we will take a right. And remember, those guys are there. So at least knock these two down. Now you have two less to deal with. Rubbish. It's rubbish. It does nothing. For the most part, at least. Alright, so then we'll come down here and we will grab the humanity. And I guess we just had two more people fall to their deaths. Okay. I don't know where they were, but works. Now we'll go through the fog wall. Let's come over here and grab the item, and then we'll head up the stairs. And just a second, right here, this jump is technically possible. I have done it. And then I went over there, I grabbed the item that was over there, and I was like, yes, I did it. I finally did it. And then I went over there and I found another area that leads down, like the one that we just went through. And you end up on this roof, and there is a way to just jump over there so much easier. What I'm telling you is, don't waste your time on this jump. I spent like 20-30 minutes almost getting the jump until I finally got it. It has to be pixel perfect, but it is possible. So, yeah. I don't know why I told you, but I just wanted to tell you. And there we have a Drake. We'll be seeing him later. Come over here. Stay to the right. Stay to the right, because you see that guy right there. Like above my head, just above the wall, that guy right there. He has a crossbow. And he will start shooting you. So we will come out here, pull somebody, and sneak back to the right side. It looks like we're pulling two people. Okay. Heal up, and then we'll go run. Dodge, and then dodge. Come over here. We took him down, and now we will light it. Do not rest at it, just light it. Because remember, resting at a bonfire will cause all of these guys that we just killed to come back, and we need to come back down this way. We'll do this, and we will get this wooden shield. And we will trade out this shield for this wooden shield. Why? Look at the physical damage reduction it does. It does 93%. As you see, this one does have higher magic resistance. However, before we really need that magic resistance, we are going to get a much better shield than this one. So for now, get this wooden shield and put it on. And now we are blocking 93% of the damage instead of 65% of the damage, and we will survive much longer that way. Now these guys will turtle shell, they will stay behind their shield, so kick them. Let your stamina heal back up. Walk up with your shield on because they are quick with that spear. And let me tell you, doing the kicks, it takes some getting used to. Pressing forward and attack at precisely the exact same time, it's a bit of a pain to get used to, but once you get it, you get it. Even though sometimes the controller doesn't want the stuff to work. Now we'll come out here.
Well, you seem you are a will.
Oh, sorry. I was skipping through him. I generally skip through what he has to say. He's a merchant. So we'll come through here. And what we want to do is we want to buy this short bow. And then we want to come over here and we want to get wooden arrows. Might as well buy as many arrows as you can, because the next thing that we're going to be using the arrows for can take quite a few arrows, especially if you don't have the timing down. So just grab the arrows.
Thank you kindly.
And he does have another item in there called a bottomless box. We will be getting that in a little while, just because if we have all these items in our pockets like we do right now, then it just gets to be too clustered and it gets to be quite messy. Alright, so now we haven't used it yet. You could have used it by now. This will be my first time showing it, though. As you can see, pyromancy is quite powerful. It is quite powerful. We will get some attacks later that just decimate stuff. So now we'll come over here, we'll get some throwing knives. And this is what I was talking about. Making the jump from this roof so much easier. Just come around the corner and we will get a crossbow. I haven't used crossbows too much. They are helpful in some situations, but I just prefer being able to aim with the bows. So now we'll come up this way. He went flying. And now we will rest at the bonfire. Oh, and before we do, I will use 2 humanity. Seems like a huge waste right now, I know. But it will be worth it. Not for this portion. The reverse hollowing just means that we can get attacked. Like we can get invaded. And I have been invaded by some people that just like walked up to me, roared, and then killed me instantly. I don't know. Yeah, it's stupid. But anyways, we're going to kindle this bonfire. Now we have 10 Estus flasks. The reason I said to kindle this one is because this is a bonfire that we will be using for a little while. Including, well, for the next boss and past the next boss. It is also a closer shortcut, or it is also a closer bonfire to a shortcut that we will be opening up in a little bit. So just kindle this bonfire. It will make your life so much easier. Instead of you walking around with 5 Estus flasks, you're walking around with 10. It will be much more helpful. Just trust me. So now we'll get up, and remember, everybody out there is alive again. So we're going to go take them out. All right. So first things first, come take this guy. Turn around. There we go. Alright. So now he's been taken out, and of course this guy is going to come. We got the backstab on him, which does critical damage. And now we have these guys. There's 3 of them. The other one is right there, throwing firebombs at us. We also have 2 guys in the room right there. And that guy right above my head, he will open up the door and attack us if we go in there as well. See, there's the second guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over here and we're going to pull at least one of the people. So let's go. Come over here, pull one, run back. Occasionally the firebombs will hit you. It's okay. Just don't freak out and start panicking. That's when you use up all your stamina and you end up getting yourself killed. So, he didn't go through the door yet. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to rush in and we're going to go straight for the guy that's right in front of us, and we're going to kill him as quickly as possible and turn around. So hopefully we can have him killed before the other guy comes in to kill us. So let's go. Oh, and we got a backstab, which gives us iframes, which means he didn't get to hurt us. Critical hits like the backstabs or the ripostes always give you invincibility frames, and you cannot be hurt during those actions. This door right here does not open from this side. This is one of the shortcuts I was talking about, where that bonfire is actually close for us to start the area. So that's why I said to kindle it. Well, one of the reasons. I keep forgetting I have a bigger shield now. So, come right here, and there's another guy. Okay. Now we'll come in here. Let me break this so you can see a little bit. Okay. Well, anyways, you can see the chain. You see how the chain curves backwards towards the back of the chest. That is how you know that this is a real chest. I will show you another chest with a chain that does not curl backwards, and that will be a mimic. Mimics can be very, very devastating to the first time you play, and all of a sudden you're being eaten by a chest. It's not a fun experience. So now, take out that guy at least. That one guy that we took out first, he is a firebomb thrower. Very annoying character to deal with. So now we will hide here for a second. Maybe not, they're coming, so. Or at least this one is. They got some crazy hops. Heal. Okay, there we go. So now we'll pick up this item. I think he dropped something, but it's... oh well. Now, if you look down, there's an item there. And it's actually a pretty decent ring. However, you do not want to jump down there to go grab this ring. Because right next to this ring is an enemy that you are not ready for. Not yet. We will be able to take him on soon, but not yet. Hold your horses. I'll even show you what the enemy looks like once we get over there. But we're not there yet, so just hold on because he's just right around the corner. Right here, we use the master key to open this, and we will come out here to grab an item that is actually quite useful. Gold pine resin. Very helpful item. We'll walk over here a little bit just to get that guy moving so that we don't have to deal with him later. He will walk up to us. So now we'll just sit here and wait for him. Kick. And a few swipes, he's down. Now before you go after those guys, turn up here and go up. Hold your shield up. We'll take him out. Because if not, then as soon as you go out there, you're going to start getting hit by crossbow bolts in your back. So come down this way a little bit, pull one of them, come back up. So we'll take him down, and then we'll come over here and we will pull him. Alright. Now before we go up there, I want to show you. That right there is a Black Knight. These are elite enemies that are only one-time spawns, meaning once you kill them, they never come back. And you are probably not ready to take him on. As a matter of fact, a lot of the playthroughs or walkthroughs I see shows people saying, don't go attack them, and then they go attack them. I'm telling you not to attack them, and I'm running the fuck away right now. So now, we come up here. As you can see, there's a barrel and a hollow behind it. He will light the barrel and throw it down. If you notice, right there, the side of the railing is broken. What they are hoping for is you will do what you did in the Undead Asylum, where you rolled off the side of the stairwell to avoid the thing. If you do that, you will fall to your death. I know. I did this on my first time. I saw the opening, I rolled through, and I died. Don't do that. So just let that fall down, break, and come down here and wait for him to come to you. No healing. No healing. Okay, so now we will come up here. And we will walk across and open this door as a reminder for later. We are not going to use it now. Like what's down there, we are not going to go do it now. Because there is an enemy down there who, with our current weapon strength and our current strength, will take us forever to deal with. So, we're going to leave him alone. And we will come up here. And right up here, we will come break this, and there goes a crystal lizard. Chase the crystal lizard. Attack the crystal lizard. Get the twinkling titanite, and we got 2 titanite chunks. Very helpful for upgrading items. Twinkling titanite is especially good if you grab like specialty items, like the Dark Knight, the Black Knight that we saw down there. If you end up getting his sword as a drop, you need Twinkling Titanite in order to upgrade the sword. Which I would love to be able to get a Black Knight sword and use it in this walkthrough. However, I'm doing this walkthrough using weapons that are guaranteed drops for everybody. I want to show you that with the drops that you pick up, you can beat the game. Of course, like if you get a Black Knight greatsword, that ultra greatsword, like you're gonna smash everything, and that thing is really fun to use. But I'm trying to show it in the most fair way possible. So as you can see, I have stopped in front of a fog wall. I bet you can guess what's beyond the fog wall. That's right, another boss. So we're gonna come through the fog wall. And before you do anything, turn right. Go up this ladder, and there are 2 hollows up there waiting to shoot you with crossbows. Shield up. Take your time with them, be patient, and you will take them down. Now we're going to come down the ladder. Hold circle to go fast down a ladder. Do not use the joystick at all when coming down the ladder if you want to slide down. Just let go of the thumbstick and press circle and you will slide down. You cannot go up fast though. So now whenever we come over this way, the boss will be jumping out at us. We are going to turn around and run the other direction. Taking what we learned from the Asylum Demon, climb up. He will get close, and we will do a plunging attack on him. Lock on, fall, and attack. Now we'll back up. And you can continue to do that. Look at that damage we're taking off of him, though, with this fire. Missed, though. You can make him jump off the bridge that we're on, but it's quite difficult to get him to do it sometimes. Alright, so I'm going to two-hand the axe because there's no point in having a shield with him. He would eat through the shield. Shit. I mistimed it, so I ended up getting hit. It happens. You're going to die. The only unfortunate part is now we have to make our way all the way back over there, which is quite annoying. It can be. So you can either run back or you can fight your entire way back. If you fight your way back, then you'll gain more souls on the way. If you run back, then you can run back over there as quickly as possible. I think just for the sake of it, I'm going to go through everything. I'll probably cut right to when I walk to the boss door, but just know that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to fight through all of the enemies all over again, and then I'll meet you right back over there. So we'll come out here, grab our souls, and then we'll climb back up and get rid of these two hollows up here. Alright. I do have to say, it is much more difficult doing this and trying to talk at the same time. Alright, so now heal up real quick. Want to be at full health. So now we will come out here, pull him down, and run again. Now, you can get into the position where you can just keep doing plunging attacks on him, and you can actually kill him that way. But that can get to be quite difficult sometimes. Alright. Wait for him to attack. Damn. Back up and heal. Don't try to heal right away, because he will just annihilate you. That jump right there, if you can angle him to where his back is to that ledge, he will fall off. Oh no. And there we go. That's one reason why I said Pyromancer is really great, and the fire just annihilates things. Because if you saw how little health I took down with each swing of that axe compared to what I took out with that fireball, it's just insane. So now we'll switch back to the shield, and we'll start running. Why? Because we're going a pretty long distance without any enemies. So we'll come this way, and right there, the box, it's glowing. Break it. And take the item. So now we'll come this way, and this is the way forward. First, we're going to this way. Now we are going to speak to one of the most favorited characters in video game history, Solaire.
You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Just talk to him again.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Say yes.
The way I see it, the place appear to be intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
Land brimming with hollows. Could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Say yes again.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White Sand Soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jolly,
Of course, we're
jolly
not the
good.
only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Just to make sure, we'll talk to him again.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Just to make sure.
Oh, hello.
Okay, that was it. So essentially what that allows us to do is that it allows us to summon people for cooperation. That's the game's way of explaining how you can summon your friends or even Solaire back in to do a boss fight with you, is the worlds are phasing in and out together in this land, and you can summon the people that just happen, whose worlds happen to be close enough to you at that point in time. And that explains how everybody has their own world as well whenever they're playing the game. So, okay, heal up. And what we're going to do is, if you see right above my head, there's a little opening with some stairs that go down. That's where we're trying to get to. When we start going, as you see, there are scorch marks and burned bodies all over the ground. There will be that Drake that we saw earlier coming through and blasting fire on the bridge. If you get knocked down, you're good. Just get up, don't panic, and go to those stairs. If you burn standing up, you're probably dead, and you'll have to run all the way back over here again. It sucks, but that's what happens. So we are going to start running. Ignore the hollows. As you see, we got knocked down. We didn't take that much damage, so we are good. And now he's going to sit there. However, we are not worried about him at this moment because we are coming over here. We are going to kick the ladder, and now we have a shortcut. And I'm going to level up to 20. And as you see, we are really close. We are just over 100 off, which means if I pop one of the normal souls, then that means I can level up again, and I don't have to worry about losing almost an entire level. So that's what we're going to do real quick. We do that, and I'm going to use one of these soul items. I try not to use many soul items. I try to leave them for times like this, or if I need to buy weapons or ammo or anything else. If I need to level something up, I try to save them for that, and then whatever I have left over towards the end, I use them, and then I level up using all of them. But right now, it's like money in the bank. You don't want to spend all of your money in the bank all at once. You want to have some in the back, that way in case you need it in the future, you know? So, endurance at 12. We'll put endurance up to 15, and once we get to that, then we can start leveling up our strength and dex. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.